Hi, all the sales and marketing friends out there. This is Naresh Kumar Mato, and today we will be understanding ROI. I'm sure we all have heard and gone through ROI calculations once or several times in our career, where we simply calculate ROI as a return divided by investment. For example, if one has invested, let's say 10 lakhs rupees in a business and got a profit of, let's say 50,000 rupees, then ROI will be simply like 50,000 divided by 10 lakhs into 100. That comes to around 5%, right? But let's understand it deeply today. As we all know, the equation of ROI is return divided by investment, where return is earnings minus expenses. And what is earning? Earning is gross margin that a dealer enjoys. And expenses is what? Expenses we can classify into two parts, that is direct expenses and indirect expenses. So we will understand it through one hypothetical example today. Let me share my screen with you all. So let's say Mr. Naresh Kumar is a proud owner of his distribution firm, says ROI Enterprises, and his firm deals with this three companies distribution. For example, let's say ABC Private Limited is one of them for which we need to calculate the ROI. This ABC Private Limited is having two dedicated exclusive salesmen, which is working for ABC Private Limited with a monthly salary of, let's say, 30,000 per month per salesman. Also, apart from this, the firm also has an accountant cum manager with a monthly salary of, let's say, 40,000 per month. At the same time, the rent goes to go down where the stocks is kept, which is around 40,000 per month. There is electricity bill, chai, pani, etc., which comes to around 10,000 rupees per month. This extra expenses. So here all figures are assumptions. Let's say, as I said, the monthly business, including all these three companies which RM Enterprises is doing, is around the tune of 5 crore rupees, where the monthly business of ABC Private Limited, for which we are calculating ROI, is, let's say, around 2 crore rupees, 2 CR. ABC Private Limited monthly margin, let's say, is around 3%. The average market credit for ABC Private Limited in market is around, let's say, 1 CR. Average closing stock for ABC Private Limited is, let's say, around 30 lakhs. Hence, going by the formula, ROI is, as I said in the beginning, that is return on the net investment, and as you all know. So let's put all these figures into the formula and let's get the ROI. So earning, as I said, it's a gross margin, which is 3% for ABC Private Limited, and ABC Private Limited business is 2 CR. So the 3% of 2 CR is 6 lakhs rupees. Expenses, as I said, will be divided in two parts. That's direct expenses and indirect expenses. So the direct expenses is the salary of exclusive salesman for ABC Private Limited. So there are two exclusive salesmen who is having 30K of salary individually each. So 60,000 rupees per month is the salary of this exclusive salesman. Indirect expenses for ABC Private Limited. So indirect expenses will be like, here we have some tricky calculations. So let's say the go down rent is 40,000, as we discussed in the morning. Manager salary, which is shared by all the three companies, which is around, let's say, 40,000. And the go down rent, my mistake, go down rent, let's say it's a 50,000. And the miscellaneous expenses, like we discussed, chai, pani, electricity bill, and extra, it's let's say around 10,000. So the total comes to, let's say, 1 lakh. Here, the ABC Private Limited turnover is, let's say, as we said, it's 2 CR out of 5 CR of total, all three companies put together. So this ABC Private Limited is contributing 40% to RM Enterprises out of this, all the three companies put together. Hence, these all indirect expenses, since it's a shared expenses amongst all these three companies. So this will be like where ABC Private Limited will bear 40% of the cost of this entire indirect expenses, that is 1 lakh rupees. So the 40% of 1 lakh comes to 40,000. So therefore, the total expenses, as we discussed, direct total expenses, that is direct plus indirect expenses, comes to 60,000 plus 40,000, that is 1 lakh of rupees. Hence, as per formula, returns equal to ROI is equal. Returns is what? That's earning minus expenses. So earning is how much? That's 3% of 2 CR, that's 6 lakh rupees, and expenses how much? It comes to 1 lakh rupees. That is, hence the returns comes to 6 lakhs minus 1 lakhs, that is 5 lakh rupees. Now, net investment is what? Investment is average closing stock in the market of that particular dealer for ABC Private Limited. Then average market credit. So as we discussed in the beginning that average closing stock is 30 lakhs and average market credit is in the market is, let's say, it's a 1 CR. So the net investment comes to 1.3 CR. Therefore, as per formula, ROI is return divided by investment. So return here we calculated is 5 lakhs divided by investment, here it comes to 1.3 CR. So it comes to 0.38 or 3.8% monthly. So I'm sure, and I'm sure that we all understood this ROI deeply today, and definitely this will enhance our understanding of ROI, whether in the walks of our career or whether we do the business later on. Thank you so much. Looking forward to your feedback and suggestions. Thank you.